I bring the light to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi. And today I have another special banger for you. All right, now listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 1,000 likes. That would definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate the 9 a.m. and the 5 p.m. daily double uploads, and you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing. All right, now let's get straight to this video. So today, my nephews and nieces, what we're gonna do is talk about the most overpowered guard build on NBA 2K22. Actually, it's probably the most overpowered build, period, right? And we're gonna make it out of the shooting guard position, all right? Now, we're gonna go shooting guard because it allows you to get the rim protector badge, all right? But right now, just let me know, put in the comment section what you think the build is gonna be. So before you go any further out, right, and skip ahead or whatever, put in the comment section. That's gonna let me know who actually watched the video. Put in the comment section right now, what do you think the pie chart will be or the build would be, all right? So go ahead and do that real quick. Right, pause it real quick, go ahead and put in the comment section and then go ahead and press play. All right, and now we're gonna move forward. All right, so the pie chart that we're gonna use is gonna be, once again, the Hall of Fame shooting and the Hall of Fame playmaking pie chart. I'm telling you right now, this pie chart, once again, it just continuously becomes very overpowered. It's because of the defense. The defense is really high, all right? So for you to have Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame playmaking, and still being able to get 80s in your defense is pretty overpowered, right? And once again, I do not know why it's like that. I feel like this pie chart needs to be nerfed, and it's not being nerfed, right? It shouldn't be this high, all right? And when you look at it, you know, when you look at other, like when you think about like here, when it's 75 perimeter, 75 ladder quickness, 79 still, 75, 75, 79, right? You'll think when you have something like this that has blue in it, you'll have better look, but you don't. You see a ladder quickness is only a 72, right? And then you go either higher up. This right, I mean, where's this one at? Right here, this is finishing and playmaking. You think finishing is gonna be a little bit more athletic than shooting, but for some reason, it's not, right? You don't have the same attributes. Like, it's still, that pie chart's better. Even here, you have more slashing and a little bit shooting. Guess what? It's not as good on the defensive side. So it's a scratcher, right? Even if you have pure slashing ability, right, you still have the other pie chart with shooting and playmaking has better lateral quickness. You can't make this up, man. It's pretty crazy to look at that this pie chart is just all in all just an overpowered pie chart, right? And then here what we're gonna do is go pure speed, right? We're gonna go pure speed for obvious reasons because you just wanna be as fast as you possibly can, okay? Now, this build will get every single takeover also, so keep that in mind. You will get every single takeover on this build, all right? So you wanna max this out. You actually wanna go 82 here, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about that in a second. Then you wanna max out your shooting, your free throw for the shooting. You wanna go 87 on your pass accuracy, and then max out your ball handling for 20. You wanna max out your interior defense, your perimeter defense, your lateral quickness, your steals, your block, your defensive rebound, and the rest for your offensive rebound for 10. So 1, 21, 20, and 10. So the question is this. You're gonna be like, dang, Demi, like you're putting so many attributes in your defense. Why are you doing that? We all know if you do not have red in your pie chart, you're wasting all these attributes you could have been using somewhere else. Well, for two reasons. One, like I said already, this pie chart has really good defensive numbers. So having 10 badges really is crazy to go with these really good defensive attributes, okay? And two, you don't need a lot of shooting and playmaking to be really overpowered, and that's another thing. So even though you have a yellow and a green pie chart, it kind of works hand in hand. You have a yellow-green pie chart, so you don't have to use as many attributes to get as many badge upgrades, right? So I only have to do was just fill out these 2 to get 20, and then I only had to do these 3 to get 21, and I didn't even max out on my three-pointer. So it works hand in hand. Again, like when you look at this, it's pretty crazy to think about that. Once again, you don't have to use as many attributes, but you still have 21, 20, and then you use a lot of attributes on defense. All those attributes you could have used on your shooting and playmaking, you use them on your defense because your defensive attributes are so high. Look at it, 75 perimeter, 75 lateral quickness, 79 steal. But watch this though, it gets even crazier with your body type you wanna go build, all right? You wanna stay 6'5", of course. You wanna drop your weight all the way down to 175, all right? I know, actually 178, you can go 178, okay? And then your wingspan, you wanna max it all the way out, right? So now look at your defense, right? You see how those go up and your steal? Look at your steal, right? You're gonna have, when it's all said and done with a +5, I mean, when you hit 99 overall, you're having 86 steal on a green and yellow pie chart, right? It's crazy to think about, right? But let's just talk about it. So your physicals, you know, you get a +8 to your physicals. So you'll be looking at a 96 speed, a 95 acceleration. Remember, you're 6'5" with a 96 speed and a 95 acceleration. And then when you look at your finishing, you'll have an 84 driving layup, and you also have a 71 driving dunk and an 80 close shot, which is more than enough. Obviously, you'll be able to get the long athlete layup package, and you'll be able to get all the quick drops off one for the dunks. And then when you're shooting, you'll have a 90 mid-range and an 82 three ball, which is more than enough to be able to shoot consistently from the three and from the mid-range. Obviously, you don't have to worry about that. And we're gonna come back to that in a second. And then on your pass accuracy is a 91, your ball handle will be an 87. That means since you're over an 85, you're able to get every single dribble animation imaginable. Even when season 2 comes out, there are gonna be dribble sigs that's gonna come out where you have to have a ball handle 85 or higher. You will be able to get that. So understand, even though 75 gives you the pro dribbles, dribble animations, and then, you know, 80 to 84 will give you these elite. Then you have 85 and above, and 85 and above will give you like really crazy signature packages when seasons come out. Like these are exclusive dribble animations that you'll get, but you have to have an 85 or higher, and you'll be able to get that too. And now the defense, like I talked about, an 80 perimeter defense and an 80 lateral quickness and an 86 steal and a 74 defensive rebound is just ridiculous. This build is crazy. Now, when you go ahead and look at your takeovers, check this out. You have lock take. You have slashing take. You can get contact dunks. If you get this, you get contact dunks. If you, of course, you have the lock take. Now, if you want to get sharp take, all you have to do is this. It's really simple. Just go here, drop this by 1, go here to 83, and then all of a sudden, just go here to 178, right here, max out wingspan, and then boom, look at this. You have sharp take. Okay, so if you want sharp take, you can do that. All right, now let's just say, oh, hey, you know, I want to have a higher three ball with a lower mid-range. Don't matter. Get this, drop the mid-range down, go here. Right now you have 80, 85, 87, right? Now when you do this, it does change the name, and the reason why, that's why I want, you can go this route, and you can go do this route, and then now you have that. You don't have lock take, but you still can go with the higher three ball if you want. If you want the lock take, then you're gonna have to go back the other way to drop it down. But I just like going this route because this one right here would give you the lock takeover. I think the lock take is just what's really overpowered about this build. So I'm gonna go with the lock takeover and go here. But there's more. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. You can see the different ways you can do this. And then when you go here, check this out, my nephews and nieces. We have a mid-range playmaker with lock take. This is by far the most overpowered build you're gonna get in the game. Offensively, defensively, you're gonna be able to go really crazy with this build. There's just no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You'll be able to get contact dunks if you chose to do contact dunks. In this instance, I'm just gonna go fearless finisher. And then of course, all the most important badges you're able to get: the sniper, hot zone hunter, stop and pop, lucky 7 on bronze, which is really crazy. You definitely wanna get the dead eye, and you wanna get the blinders. All right, I like getting these 2 right here. And then obviously you get the last remaining 2 on green machine. You could go like this if you wanted to, or go like here. It just depends on how you act, how you play, right? But it's your call. But you always want to get lucky 7 just on bronze. Trust me, you're gonna really appreciate that. And as I'm making a video, limited spot up is still being 32 feet away from the basket. Once that's updated to where all you have to do is be behind the 3-point line, that's gonna be a really good badge to look at too, okay? And then on the playmaking side, the most important stuff, again, is gonna be quick first step. You want handles for days, you want quick chain, just get hyper drive on bronze. You also wanna get the unpluckable as high as you possibly can. You know, depending on how often you get plucked, right? I also say you want to get bell out and get glue hands, and then you want to get at least on silver. All right, so I would probably go something like this, okay, for my badges for takeover. On playmaking. And then here, now you're able to have pick dodger. You're being able to have intimidator. You're being able to have clamps. All right? So now you have clamps, pick dodger, and intimidator to be able to play on ball, and chase down to be able to get those chase down blocks, right? I'm telling you, this is really crazy build. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what you need to do. Just make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon on the banger, man. And you know, when I say I'm back soon on the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he call for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop off the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go.